you are here. And why are you here? Because God called you. You might have been invited by a friend. You might have seen the banner. You might have been pulled here. But no matter how you came, God wanted you here today. You could have been in a mall. You could have been in a shop, but you're not there. God wanted you right here. Amen. So he chose you, he elected you to be here this afternoon to tell you words so that you can progressively learn and recognize the truth and understand the truth. You know, when you go into the airport with a desire to catch an aeroplane, you go through the boarding gates and then you go onto the plane. And then as you sit in the plane, there's one last statement that you're waiting to hear. And that's from the captain. And the captain announces himself and says, welcome on board on 747 Boeing. Right? You know that, right? If you haven't heard it before, don't worry, after this meeting you'll hear it. Not on TV, but you in the plane. Then he says, I want to welcome you on flights. We'll be cruising at the altitude of so many kilometers per hour. And we're expected to arrive at such and such a time. And then they give you even the weather of where you're going to. And then they tell you right now, you'll see the signs written, fasten your seatbelt. And the next thing you see the signs, you see the fuss. And then after that, the air hostesses come and they begin to show you all the things you should do, the signs. Amen. So, this is your captain speaking. Arise from the depression and prostration in which circumstances have kept you. What circumstances, what depression, what situations have kept you? On this flight, you are told, arise from the depression. What is it that you've been going through as a woman? What has kept you depressed? What has kept you in bondage? What has kept you in a position where you seem not to be able to come out? He says, arise from the depression and the prostration in which circumstances have kept you. What are those circumstances? What are those situations? What are those disadvantages? What are those mishaps? What are those arguments and those fights? What about those disappointments? God is saying today, O elect woman of God, O wonder woman of God, he says, arise from the depression and prostration in which circumstances have kept you. You see, he didn't even say it's people. He said its circumstances have kept you in a certain position. Circumstances have kept you in a certain place. Circumstances have kept you in a place where you shouldn't be. And God is saying, I want you today to arise on it, because on this journey, I want you cargoless. Whatever it is, God is not saying, look at the circumstance. He's not saying, do anything at this moment. He says, arise from it. The first place to arise from it is in your mind. You make up a decision right now and say, I've been kept in this place for too long. I've been kept in this position for too long. I've been kept in these circumstances for too long. I've been depressed. I've been disadvantaged. I've been sick. I've been one who's been cast down. And the Lord is telling me to arise. I will do exactly that. I will arise. In fact, I'm not postponing it. I'm making that decision right now to arise from the depression and prostration in which circumstances have kept me. Is it your job that has kept you in your circumstance? It is your husband. Is it your children? Is it your business, whatever the circumstance has been. Today, God says, on this journey, I want you cargoless, arise. Tell somebody, arise from that situation. Yes, you need to. It's not trying to look for the solution. He didn't say look for the solution. He didn't say find the door. He said arise from that situation. And today, don't try to justify why you're in it. Don't try to reason why you've been in this situation. He doesn't want your excuses. He doesn't want your reasons. He doesn't want to know how long it's been. He says, whatever it is that has tied you down and made you stay in one place, made you stay in a mindset of defeat, of depression, of rejection, he says today, rise from it.